And we are live for some Windy City hockey. It's been a little bit, as I've been actually a little bit busy in the last couple of weeks, so that's why there hasn't been much content going on the channel in the last couple of weeks, as I just graduated from college. It was my birthday last week, and it's just been one thing after another, so I've just been busy. So there's been a little bit of news that has come out with the Blackhawks today with at the friendly confines for Wrigley Field for where the Winter Classic will be hosted this year. There will be more things happening there. It's been an interesting time where we're seeing a lot of things coming up for the Blackhawks, where they signed Van Acker last week. I was going to make a video, but I got busy, and that's why I didn't have a video out. And then the prospect tournament is coming to be in a couple of weeks in September. We're getting around the corner. It's almost hockey season again, which is great to see because we get to see some actual Blackhawk hockey coming up in the next couple of weeks, where we'll see the Blackhawk prospects take on the Blues prospects and Wild prospects in St. Louis at the Centene Arena in Maryland Heights, Missouri. Basically, St. Louis is a suburb where they have their casino and amphitheater and the Blues practice facilities. That will be coming up September 13th through the 15th, which is good to see. I plan on going to those games if I could get tickets. But we're back. Windy City Hockey Live. I was originally planning on doing these as a weekly live stream, but it just did not happen that way. Oh, brilliant. So Twitter no longer allows you to go live if you don't have a Twitter Blue account. Okay. You stupid Elon Musk. How cool it was seeing Kane and Nazer practicing together in Chicago. It would have been cooler if Kane was still a Blackhawk, but that's not happening. Yeah, Elon Musk is an idiot. Because the last couple of live streams I was able to go live off of YouTube and Twitter. But I guess I can't do that now because Elon Musk changes Twitter up every other day, it seems like. I'm still calling it Twitter. I won't call it what he wants it called. But today, at Wrigley Field, it was announced by the Big Ten and the NCAA that there will be the frozen confines of Wrigley Field this coming New Year's, when a couple of days after the Winter Classic has been taking place. They will be taking on Big Ten hockey at the friendly confines. You'll see. Let me pull up the list of teams. I know them. I'm just trying to pull up the teams. The frozen confines will take place with Notre Dame and Ohio State, Michigan State, and I believe Michigan. Yeah. So there's going to be a couple things. I would have thought Minnesota may have been in it just because the Hawks have a couple prospects on Minnesota for the Golden Gophers, but then it came out saying they could be on the World Juniors, so that it could explain why they decided not to put Minnesota in. But that's how that went. Should be interesting to see how it goes, because I am going to the Winter Classic. I bought my tickets pre-sale because of being a season ticket holder. Yeah, tickets are expensive at Wrigley. I don't think I will go to any of the NCAA games at Wrigley just because I will be going to the Winter Classic, and I don't think I can swing going to any of the NCAA games. I know I'm going to quite a bit of games this year for the Hawks. I understand, Ryan. I would like to. I like going. After going to that game against Michigan versus Michigan State at the arena that they'll be playing the prospect tournament at this year. That was a lot of fun because I managed to get to see Frank Nazar play one of his final games in college, and I got to see Artem Lashunov technically play his final game in college because the Spartans were eliminated that game. I just realized that. That was a fun game to be at in person. I do think Lashunov ends up in the AHL to start his career off. It'll be smarter to play Lashunov down there because that's a development league. He's only going to be 18 to 19 years old this coming year, and he's eligible to go there. Might as well send him to the A. Nazar, I have a 46% chance that he makes the NHL. So right now, I think he ends up in the AHL. But I would like to see the Ice Hogs cook. They have a ton of key prospects coming up the pipeline this year. Let the Ice Hogs cook. Have the young guys cook down there and make a show out of it. Yeah, hopefully that doesn't happen again. I can't remember if I was alive last time when they went over when the Hawks released all the jersey numbers for the team, because when they did, it was a few weeks ago. Nazar still 91. Kurchinski switched to 14 from 55. Lashunov takes over the 55. Reichel from 27 to 73. I would like that to happen, but it's going to be interesting. Do I know when training camp starts? Training camp usually starts like the week after, like the week following the prospect showcase. So basically, I would say that Monday after the showcase, we start seeing training camps open up. Or Namer with it's saying with him saying the 18th of September. Yeah, that about makes sense. Because the showcases will be starting up on the 13th, I believe. And it goes to the 15th. I could read off the prospect showcase roster. I know that was posted. I haven't seen anything yet. They may have just because the season's getting close to starting, but I could check. The reason why I haven't paid attention to the Bloomington Bison, they aren't affiliated with the Blackhawks. The Hawks affiliate for the ECHL is the Indy Fuel. I was kind of hoping the Hawks would have switched from Indy to Bloomington, just because that would make all three teams for the Hawks, the Blackhawks, the Ice Hogs, and then if they had Bloomington, they would all be in the state of Illinois. But Indy it works. They've been affiliated for quite a bit now. I can look up their uniforms. I'm not seeing any jerseys for them. Yeah, Ryan, Bloomington has a new ECHL team, and that is the Bloomington Bison. I could pull up their logo for you to show it. Logo is actually cool, in my opinion, really nice. I'm pulling it up for you guys. One moment. Sorry about this. Just hang tight, guys. Sorry, guys. I'm having technical difficulties trying to pull it up. Yeah, Tahoe did a good job. Yeah, a good location in the middle of the state. Yeah, it's about Bloomington is roughly right now for me. Is it just about 2 hours away from me? I think so. The other big news, in 2030, Winter Olympics get awarded to the French Alps. Yeah, the Winter Olympics will be in France and Salt Lake coming up. Yeah, the Tahoe jerseys are nice. I like the black and teal one. That's the ECHL. You have a little bit more unique names. Here's the Bloomington Bison logo. I don't think I will be live long today just because I just wanted to cover some updates that why I wasn't able to do anything videos the last couple of weeks, live streams the last couple of weeks. So it's been a busy time finishing up with school to finally graduate from college, which I did officially on the 3rd. Last week was my birth. I had my birthday. A couple weeks before that, I was supposed to travel out to Florida. That plan got changed to coming up in the next couple weeks. I'm headed up to Chicago on Tuesday for to see Stephen Colbert. I do think Lashunov was the right pick. The reason why we didn't have that top right hand shot defenseman prospect, and we needed him. I like Lashunov's game. If you remember going back to my video of who the Blackhawks should draft at second overall, I said at the very end, this is how my order will go. Lashunov at 2, Demidov as my second pick if Lashunov was taken, and then it would have been Lidstrom. We almost got both players in Artem and Demidov just because Kyle Davidson had a trade in place with the Blue Jackets to manage to get Ivan Demidov at 4th overall. What happened was if Anaheim would have taken Lindstrom, we would have traded our first round pick for next year unprotected to manage to acquire Ivan Demidov. It didn't work out. Anaheim went off the board, and we ended up not getting the trade done. I would have loved to see that trade happen because that means we would have made the big splash in the draft, which we ended up doing. We ended up with 3 first-round picks that year at the Sphere, which was awesome, of course. I was there. Congrats on graduating college and happy belated birthday. I hope it was a good one. Yeah, it was fun. But yeah, Anaheim messed up the entire plan. The Hawks would have had Demidov if they didn't If the Ducks didn't take, I'm blanking on who they drafted now. I don't think so. I'm trying to cut back on the jerseys right now. I have a jersey out for customization now. That's a Czech Republic jersey. I will be sending off a second reverse retro 2.0. I acquired a second 2.0 reverse retro for the Hawks for $35, new with tags and everything. I will send that off for customization in the next couple of days. The next jersey I plan on buying is the Winter Classic jersey with Alex Vlasic on it. Real quick, your thoughts on the Blues offer sheeting? It was a risky move, and I thought it was a smart move for St. Louis because they haven't done much for the offseason, and their team, in my opinion, right now is worse than the Blackhawks. They've upgraded if they manage to acquire both players off the offer sheet. But they did overpay for them to come, in my opinion. Stan Bowman, I hate the guy. Screw him. So that's his first order of business, having to deal with two offer sheets at once. Yeah, well, I don't think it's much of a steal because last year I could have bought this at the United Center for $35 at the Blackhawks garage sale for the season ticket holders because they had a whole bunch of these. So I decided not to because I just did not want another one of these. I ended up buying another one because the other one I have, well, I have Lucas Reichel on the back of it with the number 27. Which is okay. He wore number 27 in this jersey. This jersey is retired. It's a crappy Blackhawk. It's the worst Blackhawk jersey in history. I will constantly say that. But I'd probably get Philip Kurashev. Let me guess. Czech Republic jersey will have Mrazek on it. You'll have to see when I get it back. But yes. But yeah, next week, this coming week, when I go up to Chicago, I'm going to probably drop this off at the Blackhawks store for them to stitch it up through CSL. Probably get Kurashev on it, or maybe Connor Murphy on it, just because one of those two players wore it, of course, and I think getting one of them will be not bad to have for a jersey. I think Kurashev's going on it. Oh, yeah, it should be much better than last year. And the tank offs are done for the Blackhawks. Yes, we're still not going to be a top-end team. We aren't going to compete for a Stanley Cup or anything like that. We're going to be a more competitive roster all around, though, which I'm looking forward to watching. Not getting depressed every night, knowing we probably end up scoring the first goal of the game, and we give up like 3 more goals and lose the game 3-1. Did anyone see the video of Tom Brady shooting pucks? Yeah, I saw that earlier today. I thought, why is he at what event is he at that's shooting pucks at washer and dryers? Usually that event happens at the Winter Classic. And why? I was questioning that. Okay, guys. Between the two players I said, Connor Murphy or Philip Kurashev, who do you think should go on this jersey? Or you can throw out any other player name that I could probably go with. But key thing is the player had to wear the jersey on ice, or I won't get their name. Kurashev. But yeah, I'm like, oh yeah, Chicago Sports Network. I'm hoping to hear further to see how that goes because I'm looking forward to seeing the new network. Pat Boyle is staying on the Blackhawks broadcast for pre and post and intermission shows, which is good to see because Pat has been a good TV analyst for the team the last 13 years. So keeping him around won't make it seem different. Even though we're going to have a new play-by-play voice, but I'm happy who we hired, of course, and Rick Ball. Still miss Pat Boley, of course. But yeah. Or do I go Jonathan Toews on the jersey? Granted, I have way too many Toews jerseys. I'm really thinking Kurashev goes on this, but I'm open for suggestions, guys. I already have Lucas Reichel on that jersey, and Reichel had a bad season last year. Hopefully that changes this year and have where he has his breakout year. He kind of has to. My hockey season for playing. I'm not getting Patrick Kane on it. I don't think the Hawks are going to give out a PTO. Their roster's pretty much filled, and I just don't see them doing a PTO. If they did a PTO of as if Jonathan Toews wanted to come out of retirement or something, but I highly doubt it. Toews hasn't officially announced that he's retired, so he's still a free agent, but he's retired. I won't get Patrick Kane on the jersey because Kane being with Detroit, I just decided not to get Kane with the fact I have multiple Patrick Kane jerseys. And I know for sure the Blackhawks won't be able to customize Patrick Kane on the jersey because you have to go with alumni or current players on the team. And Kane's technically not signed as an alumni since he's an active NHL player. Won't get Brossoit because he wasn't on the team yet. And I did not. I wish I did. Yeah, he hasn't retired yet. He's technically a free agent. So I I really would hate to see Jonathan Tays in another team uniform. It would just be wrong to see. He's the captain of Chicago. Greatest captain in Chicago sports history. But I know for sure for Winter Classic this year, I'm getting Alex Vlasic on my for a Winter Classic jersey. Get a Winter Vlasic jersey instead of a Winter Classic. It will be a Winter Vlasic, and I hope to buy it in a made in Canada, not a Indo jersey. I'm planning with the fact that made in Canada jerseys are going to be available now. I'm going to end up buying more made in Canada's. I have a Steph Jones All Star jersey from when they wore the reverse retro All Star jerseys. I have that. I don't have him in a Blackhawk jersey yet. Plus, on this jersey, the way the number 4 looked, it looked weird. I could show you. That's how the 4 looked on the reverse retro jerseys. It just looked off. I'm thinking I'm going Khrushchev. I don't have a Khrushchev jersey, and I've kind of been wanting to get one. Get a Swiss player for once. Something different. Well, guys, I've been live for 35 minutes. I'm going to probably hop off here in the next minute or two. If you want to get your final questions or comments in, just let me know. Just shoot it in the comment section. Yeah, the 4 did look off. You have to wait to see what number he ends up wearing in Rockford, Nimmer. Sometimes the players in Rockford wear different numbers than they do in Chicago, but he'll likely end up with the 55 down there just because I don't believe anyone had the 55 last season that are still on the team. But hold off to get Lashunov on a Rockford jersey. And you could easily get that customized probably through the Blackhawks store if you just take it down to Michigan Avenue and have them send it off to CSL. They'll probably just go ahead and do it because it's the same number kit as their home and away jerseys. on that Rockford uses. I just don't know what Rockford jersey you have to get it customized. Here's a question. What if I got Jason Dickinson number 17 on here, because he did wear this jersey wearing the number 17 before he switched before the start of last season for Nick Foligno to take over number 17. What if I went with Dickinson on this jersey with the number 17? All right, guys. I'm going to be hopping off here. I hope you enjoyed the live stream. Please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I will highly appreciate it. And thank you for watching the broadcast. Please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And most of all, let's go Hawks.